Okay. I think that I've figured it out. I think this will work now. Let's see. I think I did it in a different way than I normally do it. And I think that caused me to get confused, which is okay. We all get confused sometimes. Okay. Let's see here. Taking down these two false starts, which I think means that I am actually going to be good to go now. Cool. Okay. I think that I figured it out. Okay. We got the settings up. Alrighty. Oh, where's my switch? Used. Okay. I think this has worked. It seems that this has worked. Hello. Sorry about the false starts. I messed up. Hello. Oh, how's everybody doing? Hello, 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 hello. Okay. How's everybody doing? We have 14 minutes, 13 minutes until the tournament starts for the day. So, I don't need this open anymore. What's your team? Oh, I should probably get ready. Wait, do I have to save this? I'm sure it's fine. What happened? Oh, nothing. I just messed up. I just messed up the stream starting. That's all. Are you going to bring Eggy to a tournament this year? I don't currently plan on it, but if it's good in the meta, I'll probably spot it, and then who knows? Is there a delay? There's 30 seconds of delay. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to have breakfast. I'll get a banana between rounds. How many wins do you need today? There's 2 rounds. And if I win one of them, I make top cut, and then we'll play until I lose. Does the audio sound good, or is it a little crunchy? I think it's a little crunchy. Let me put it out. Yeah, it's definitely crunchy. One sec. We quit this. All right, cool. This is the team. Ways to make Scrafty viable in Regulation H. I tried Scrafty at some point in one of the regulations recently, like in the last 6 months. It was pretty bad. It's just so much work. Like, there's stuff that you can do. Like, it gets Acid Spray and Super Fang. So that's, like, something. But it's not super good, in my opinion. Um, 11 minutes. There's not a top cut bracket yet because the top cut hasn't started. We still have 2 more rounds first. Oh boy. How can perform this team? I don't know how to answer that, unfortunately. Can't see the Annihilate moves? There you go. Take a picture, because I'm gonna move my head back. Now, you've missed your chance to take a picture. Do you think power creep is bad for VGC? I don't think personally it's bad necessarily. Like, I don't think it hurts VGC players. You know what I mean? I think it can make I don't think power creep necessarily is bad, no, because if, like, it means that there's always new Pokemon being used. Like, imagine that like the Pokemon that were good in 2012 were still the best Pokemon today. I think that would actually make it really stale. So in some ways, I actually understand power creep from a design standpoint, because like otherwise you like it's probably better to have like a slight power creep or some power creep than no power creep and have things just be static forever, right? And there are some Pokemon that have stood the test of time. For example, Whimsicott, Garchomp, Salamence to some extent. I think Megas were a good way of handling it, where like that way they could take popular Pokemon and like, or like Pokemon that were really strong and fallen off, and like kind of give them new life. Gigantamax forms were also partially pretty good at that. Like a lot of Gen 1 mons were pretty good during Sword and Shield, but they were like, they also felt different enough that I talked too much yesterday, so I had to be careful tonight. They felt different enough that it kind of still like felt like a new Pokemon, you know? I only stream on YouTube, not on Twitch. Will today's matches come in more rapid pace? Yeah, like slightly at least. Because there's only 50 people-ish left in the tournament, and so we only need to wait for 50 matches to finish rather than like 150. I'm not top seed because I lost a set yesterday, so I'm I think 5th or 6th. I'm like in the top 8 seeds. When's the first match? 8 minutes. I am going to Baltimore. That's the plan, at least. Oh, chat's moving kind of fast. I can't keep up. Why would you use Murkrow over Whimsicott? Oh, there's not a question for me. Yeah, Murkrow is bulkier with Eviolite, and it gets Haze, which is really valuable against like Dondozo, or if you have like Pokemon that drop their own stats, like Make It Rain, Goldengo. Initially, Murkrow was used because Whimsicott wasn't in the game. If you wanted Prankster Tailwind, your options were Murkrow or Talonflame. But yeah, nowadays I think Whimsicott's overall a much stronger Pokemon. Typhlosion's hidden ability is Frisk, which reveals items, but we're playing in the open team sheet format, so we already know the items. So even though Blaze is more or less worthless, and I don't think it's come up yet, like it's still better than Frisk. If you're playing in closed team sheet, though, Frisk could be infinitely better. Charizard's not good in this regulation. What's my instant counter? My whole team is Fake Out immune, and Annihilape can get boosted from Intimidate, and then I also have Ursaluna for the one shot, and Typhlosion actually does a lot of damage to it, although you have to chip it first if you want the one shot, or protect it with Clefairy. Are you gonna be at Baltimore all 3 days? No, I'm not gonna be there Friday. I don't even know if there is anything Friday, so it's a 2-day event as far as I'm aware. And then I'll only go Sunday if I'm in the tournament, because I can drive, so I'm not gonna go if I'm not playing. I think Torn is typically better than Whimsicott, but like Raging Bolt for such a big Pokemon in Regulation G, for example, that Um, yeah, like I think Whimsicott had a niche there, especially if a team needed help versus Raging Bolt. I don't play any trading card games at the moment. I used to play the Pokemon trading card game, but that was like a long time ago. Five minutes, folks, and then we're gonna start this tournament, day 2. Am I confident I'm gonna make top cut? No. 2 rounds, anything could happen, but I'll do my best. I feel like I was pretty fried by the end yesterday, so I feel like refreshed. So I'm just gonna focus on playing well, and the result will be what the result is. This is not the same shirt. Yesterday I was wearing... What shirt was I wearing yesterday? I don't remember, but it wasn't the shirt. I don't rewear shirts. What is your plan for some taunt your Clefairy? I guess switch it out or let it die. Love your merch. Thank you very much. Oh, I should pin the Patreon in case anybody wants the team, because I'll post it probably today. I mean, Rain is really strong because our Caledon's one of the most, like, it's one of the strongest mons in the format, if not the strongest mon in the format. It's just it's got incredible stats, and the fact that it can boost 2 of its stats, and that Rain complements Terra Grass defensively, and Terra Grass complements its natural typing defensively. It's a really, really strong mon, so I'm not surprised to see it pop off. Like, our Caledon wasn't even bad in, like, Regulation F when we had a really high power level, but the presence of, like, Urshifu definitely didn't help it. So yeah, I'm not shocked to see it doing well. I don't think Slowbro Galar is very good. Although, I mean, there is less ground types, right? So I guess it's better than it could be. But there's a lot of ghost types, and yeah, water. Yeah, I don't think Slowbro Galar is in a good spot. I don't think I will win, but I think I have a chance, right? If I win the next 2, like, basically, I need to win 6 out of 7 games today. Or 7 out of 8. Or 6 out of 8, I guess. I need to win 6 games today. 6 sets. But I think that it's, like, kind of hard to win tournaments, so I don't really expect anything. I'm just going to play my best. Or I'm going to focus on playing my best, and then we'll see what the result is. That's awesome, Owen. Hope you enjoy your first local. If you have Assaultvest and Ursaluna, I think Vacuum Wave is probably the best, but I like Ursaluna more as an offensive Pokemon rather than like a balanced Pokemon, so I think that I prefer Life Orb. Is Frigga your favorite Gen 9 Pokemon? Honestly, maybe. I feel like it's that or Screamtail. What other mons do I like? I think it might be. I think Sneasler can be good in this format. Stream delay is 30 seconds. I'm going to stream until I'm out of the tournament, so it could be as little as 2 hours. It could also be as many as 6 hours, probably. Wait, I think I counted wrong. I definitely counted wrong. It probably won't be more than 6 hours, even if I were to win. And even then, I think it'd probably be closer to 5 hours. So it won't be a super long stream today. I was Typhlosion trained. I will post it in the Discord after I'm out of the tournament. I'll post a report of like the team and an explanation for why I chose the Pokemon and the Terra types and the EV spreads, and then what the EV spreads are and tips on using the team. No, yesterday's video actually is doing worse relative, but it's like still doing fine. Like it's not like it's a 10 out of 10, but also we've been really lucky that a lot of videos have been doing well. Though that's now our third 10 out of 10 in like 4 weeks, which sucks. But that's okay. It happens. All right, next match is up. Let's see who we're playing against. It has Whimsicott Dragapult with Terra Ghost, Terra Blast, Incineroar, Ursaluna Blood Moon, Farigiraf, and Amoonguss. Not super easy, but also it's not terrible actually, now that I look at it. Like spooky, but not awful, I think, is how I would classify this. Salvis, Incineroar. Oh, no protect on the Farigiraf. That's very interesting. They have their own Blood Moon, which I need to watch out for. Expanding Force, Hyper Voice, Trick Room, and Prison, Farigiraf. So maybe they have... It's Terra Ghost Dragapult, which is kind of a pain, to be honest. Amoonguss says Protect. No. No Clear Smog. Yeah, it's like it's similar. It's a similar concept. We have 3 of the same Pokemon, and then a Fire type, a Ghost type, and I have Redirector. So it's a really similar concept. Thanks very much, Lorcy. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well. Good luck and win. Encouragement and advice. I love it. Hope you're doing well, dude. Alrighty, ready to go. Here we go. Let me change the screen of the scene because I don't want anybody sniping. Alrighty, here we go, chat. All right, that worked. Go back to this so that you all can actually watch. Gamer lights on. Let's wish my opponent good luck. Alrighty. Pull up the team sheet so I have it. Alrighty, chat. Here we go. Oops. Sorry, I didn't change the music. It's okay. For one round, it's okay. So, okay, Whimsicott, Dragapult, Incin, Ursaluna, Farigiraf, Amoonguss. So, I imagine this is fast Ursaluna, truthfully. That's my guess, at least. Yeah, I imagine this is faster, Ursaluna. It's a bit of a pain. What I'm thinking is that if they lead with anything that's not Dragapult and Whimsicott, they're gonna have really like a lot of trouble versus any Whimsicott lead of mine. So I'm gonna call out, I think, Dragapult Whimsicott lead. This also works versus like Farigiraf lead. This also, well, versus some Farigiraf leads, I should say. And versus Amoonguss lead because I got Helping Hand. The Incineroar is a Saltfest, which means it's scarier for Ursaluna because I can't one-shot it. but it also means that it doesn't have parting shot, so it's not as scary offense or like with like to like disruption against Ursaluna, because once I get through the fake out, then I'm in kind of okay shape. Yeah, and I think that, like, if they lead Dragapult Whimsicott, just being able to immediately go for like Helping Hand Hyper Voice. Oh, interesting. Wins Ursaluna. Okay. I'm shocked that they went for that. I'm gonna be completely honest. I cannot believe they went for that, but that's okay. That's information to have. So that's a really good lead for them and a pretty rough lead for me. I imagine that they're faster. The question is, are they gonna Blood Moon, or are they going to? Yeah, this is, I'm expecting Tailwind plus Terra Normal Hyper Voice. That being said, if this is just Blood Moon, I think I lost the game on the spot. So I think that probably rather than making a read here, it was smarter to, because Blood Moon's kind of safe. So I think this was probably a mistake in all actuality. Like I think that I locked in a little bit too quickly. Let's see if it's Tailwind. Oh, it's Moonblast. Oh, then I think I'm screwed regardless. Okay, unless with the Friend Guard up, I think I could survive this. I think I should survive this. Yeah, that's actually kind of okay. Assuming I KO here, which I think I should. But yeah, really nice play from them. Yeah, really nice play. Because now my positioning is all wonky, and I lost one of my offensive Pokemon. So really nice play from them. Really kind of not great play from me. Because this is the issue with doing the Pokemon that I brought, is that my offense is just limited. Like I don't have that much going for me. We can switch to Annihilate here, I think, because I need damage on the board. This covers for Incineroar coming in, which I think is possible. Like, what's in the back is my question. Dragapult, okay. Go to Annihilate here. What's the last Pokemon? It has Phantom Force as well. I have to watch out for. My question is, how much do I do to Dragapult? With no effect. Not good enough. I think I ripped my Terra here, because if once Dragapult goes down, my life gets a bit easier. I've taken out, we both lost Ursaluna. We basically both lost Ursaluna and one support Mon. Here's my Terra, so they're not terastallizing, which could mean they're probably not going for Dragon Darts, right? Here, wait, but if they're not terastallizing, then what are they doing? Are they Phantom Forcing? They might be Phantom Forcing. They didn't protect. Tailwind, okay, so I have to worry about Tailwind now. It could also be U-turn, but I don't think they're going to U-turn. Okay, it is Phantom Force. Nice play. Honestly, really nice play. What's in the back, chat? What are my options here? Follow Me redirects the Phantom Force. However, how much does it actually help me? If let's say I go for Follow Me, I kind of want to keep Clefairy alive here and go for Rage Fist. The issue is if they doubled the Whimsicott slot, then I would lose, or I'd lose my Whimsicott. So maybe what I should do here is go for Helping Hand. And Rage Fist. Hey. So I didn't make the wrong play here. I mean, I could have switched, but also I think it was okay. This should be a roll to KO, and if they hit me, it's guaranteed. Okay, different fairy. So I could have switched. If this KOs, I'm in pretty good shape. If this doesn't KO, I'm in kind of bad shape, I think. If this KOs, though, we're in really good shape. Unfortunate. It wasn't that close either. The good news is that this Whimsicott doesn't have... We haven't Terra'd yet either. And it's Terra Ghost Whimsicott, so I probably need to go for... If 2 turns left of Tailwind... I guess I Tailwind and Rain. I'll just Rage Fist, safer. Yeah, they're gonna Encore me into Rage Fist, which might imply their last Pokemon is Farigiraf, which isn't ideal. Tailwind of my own. They still have 1 turn left of Tailwind after this one, so that's good at least. The real question is just how much damage am I gonna take from this? I'm glad they didn't Terra, honestly. This could also mean the last Pokemon's Incineroar. Like, either would make sense in this context, I think. It is instant. Okay, cool. So... I'm a little surprised. Oh, they already Terra'd. I'm so silly. They've already Terra'd their Ursaluna. I totally forgot. Okay, cool. So, this is +1 instant. I'm going to Moonblast the Dragapult for the KO, and I'm going to Rage Fist the instant because I don't have another choice. Is there anything better to do here? There's 1 turn left of Tailwind. I should always Moonblast the Dragapult. And it just comes down to how much I take from Phantom Force plus Knockoff, and then how much I do in return. Because even though... How much does this do? I think I lose. They actually, I think, boomed me. Because I don't think I take Knockoff from there. And the instant is Flare Blitz, which I also don't think I survive. Wow, I'm actually really impressed. Because I think that I was pretty heavily favored here. Because this is only 1 stack. This is only 150 base power, not factoring in. Yeah, that didn't do anything. I don't think I survived this. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So in the end, not saving my Clefairy actually really cost me. Because I can't win this in a 1 versus 1. Yeah, the AV instant is actually scary. Yeah. If I had 1 more turn, the Encore was really smart, but I didn't have another way around it. Unless Whimsicott survives this. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. That also could be offensive. Okay, I think I maybe misunderstood their understanding of the matchup, which is fine. I have many, many other ways that I can approach this. I need to make sure I don't just like end up in lead roulette and lose though. Because there are like, there's an obvious way that I can counter that lead, but I don't want to end up in a position where it's like, oh, they led something that I wasn't expecting and I just lost. I do think, let's think about this rationally, because I also made a pretty risky turn 1 play. So I think ideally I need to counter not only what they did that game, but also what they could do in future games. Let me run the calc on how much does this do? I think because I suspect I know how they are trained. Not necessarily going to do enough. Okay. Give this a shot. Okay, I was right about their understanding. Yeah, I was super right about how they were thinking about this matchup. This is Assault Vest Incineroar, who I guess their plan is to switch Incin in here. Should be Incineroar. I could, if I did, if they just tailwinded, I would have lost, but I wanted to get the sun damage, the sun going. Yeah, protect. Okay, cool. So they don't even have speed advantage, which is awesome. They get to go for Sunny Day. And Eruption. So, what should I do here? They have Encore Pressure, which I suspect they're going to go for. I mean, I could just Terra Fire Eruption here. They're gonna knock off as well, right? So I could Terra Fire here, right? I don't want to lose Typhlosion just yet, I think. I'm gonna do this. Maybe I needed to Tailwind this turn. But I think I need to get rid of their Whimsicott expeditiously. And I want this damage on the instant because I want it gone. Since it's actually one of the bigger threats on their team, I think. I'm calling out Encore this turn. Or was the wrong move? Yeah, that was my bad. That's actually pretty bad, I think. Yeah, knock off. I lose my specs and, unfortunately, most of my health. This is still going to break the Whimsicott's thing. Dang. Yeah, I could have just Tailwinded. But I got spooked. Yeah. Okay. So my positioning's kind of bad again. Because I've burned my Terra. Actually, that turn basically went as badly as possible, to be honest. I think they're going to protect Whimsicott this turn. The Drain Punch and switch. Yeah, I should have Tailwinded in hindsight to get more damage down, but I think it also... Okay, yeah. Oh, they might double me. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Ah, yeah, that was bad. Okay, Annihilape was kind of the most important Pokemon I had left. So losing it there might just mean I lose the game immediately. I could have also stayed in Heat Wave there. So, okay. Do I think Heat Wave KOs from this range? Perhaps, and also perhaps not. Which is not a great place to be. I think it could. There's 2 turns of Tailwind left on their side. I think Overheat will KO. Because I'm in Blaze range, right? Or I will... Oh, I'm not in Blaze range, actually. I think I need to Heat Wave. Because Assault Vest Incin, I have no item. I'm not in Blaze range. I'm going to Overheat. And Tailwind. Oh, no, I need to Heat Wave. Do I need to Heat Wave? I think I need to Heat Wave and Tailwind. Ah, I needed to Overheat. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. If I get the Overheat there, yeah, I'm not warmed up. I'm playing pretty bad. I might still be able to win this, though, because I have Tailwind up now, and the Whimsicott just protected. It depends on which mon I lose this turn, assuming... Maybe I'll miss and it didn't matter either way. Okay, the problem was I was wrong, and I'm not in Blaze range. How much does this do? Yeah, I knew I was going to be just short. Yeah, and that's my speed control. Okay. Oh, actually, no, I just lose for sure, actually, because they knocked themselves out. Yeah, I needed to overheat that turn. They played really well. The advantage was heavily in my favor, and I like did not capitalize, which is okay. Because the issue is that their Tailwind, assuming that they have, sorry, this all is assuming that their last Pokemon is Dragapult. If their last Pokemon is either Amoonguss or Farigiraf, then this whole thing changes. But Dragapult was good last game, so I expect it's coming out here. Yeah, and because I don't have like speed control at the moment, Dragon Dart just beats my remaining Pokemon like without anything I can do. Yeah, pretty much every bit of sequencing here was wrong. I got the turn 1 right, and then I messed up like the remaining turns, which is okay. Yeah, a nice play by them. Really nice play. I really think the matchup was pretty heavily in my favor, but they used Whimsicott really well, and the Assault Vest Incineroar I took less. Like I didn't play around it properly. I think that if I just slowed down and thought through a couple more of my turns rather than just working off first instinct, then things could have been better. But yeah, like that's not what I did. Thankfully, I had a game to play with, so I'm not too upset about it. I'm curious how much this is going to do. I know that it won't KO the Dragapult. Oh, wait, I'm not even fast enough. Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah, I could have Trick Roomed, but Tailwind was still up. Yeah, no, at this point it was over. Yeah, so I just got, that was a quick 0-2. Say GG. Oh, wow, they insta-reported. GG's. Alrighty, no worries. Let me update the record. Turn the gamer lights off. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, the last 2 rounds have been kind of sloppy, but I at least had some room to play with. So it's not like, the nice thing is that even though I lost probably 2 sets that I could have won, like I should have won based on team advantage, there's still like I still have some wiggle room. Though now it comes down to the last match. If I lose the last one, then I'm out. Let me get some breakfast because let me grab a banana because I think that probably is not helping. I think the position that was like tricky game 2, and the reason why I made a mistake was because in game 2 on turn 2, the position was Whimsicott, Typhlosion, and the Sun versus Incineroar, Whimsicott, and the reason why I went for Switch plus Eruption and they went for Tailwind, but I think it was actually kind of tricky there because yeah, I actually like, obviously, I mean, I got it wrong, but I think that it was actually kind of a tricky position because if I go for Tailwind Encore, or sorry, Tailwind Eruption, then I guarantee to get another Eruption down, which is good. However, what can happen there is, what's the sequencing? Like, I actually, like, obviously I'm getting backseated by chat, which, like, you know, happens whenever I lose, but you know, thank you with your gift of perfect hindsight, chat. Very, very intelligent. If only I knew what was going to happen, then I could have made better moves. But I think actually the position is somewhat difficult because, like, okay, I can switch Whimsicott. I switched Whimsicott out and went for Eruption. They went Tailwind Knockoff, which obviously didn't work. I Terra Fired to make sure I'd bring the Whimsicott down to Sash. But where it's tricky is that if I go for Tailwind Eruption there, then I guarantee get an Eruption off. But I also don't, like, if they Encore me, then if I don't Terra Fire, Hang on. If they Encore me, then the turn is Tailwind or Sunny Day fail, Eruption, Whimsicott to Sash, and Cineroll HP, knock off either KO's Typhlosion or it's a Terra Fired. But then next turn, I have Whimsicott locked into Sunny Day, which is pretty bad actually. So I like obviously I got the play wrong, but I think that I don't think it was super obvious. Right? Like, cause there's probably a way around it. Like, okay, what I maybe should have done there is switched Typhlosion to Farigiraf. Like that doesn't work either, right? So I could have switched I could have Terra Fire Eruptioned. Like, I think that I messed up the sequencing, but I think that, like, obviously, I think that that turn was kind of just a prediction, and I got the prediction wrong, but if I got it right, then I would have been okay. So then, like, it looked worse than it was, because I got one turn wrong, and there's probably a way to do it safely, but I don't have enough experience with this team to have found it quickly, so I don't actually feel bad about that. The real play I should have made there was a play that I could have made that would have been better in quotes, and that would have been to turn one switch Typhlosion into Annihilate, hard calling out the switch to Instant, but it was so risky, and if I got it wrong I would like my position was so good, and I figured, yeah, like Sunny Day Eruption calls out most options as well. Like it calls out, like it also calls it out to some extent. I just don't have enough experience to figure out the big picture goal quickly. Which is okay. Like, I have I guess 2 days now of experience with this team. So I think my real strength is macro, and the less experience I have, the weaker that strength is. So I play, like, when I don't have experience, I compensate via instinct, and instinct is good, but like, yeah, not a perfect substitute for actually, like, knowledge, you know? So I don't feel so bad about that. Yeah, and because of it, yeah. But I still think that it should have been in my favor, even though that position was weird. I think it was in my favor. I feel much better now having some food. It was specifically Assault Vest Instant 2, because if it was non-Assault Vest, then Sunny Day Eruption into Terra Dark Whimsicott to block the Encore Tailwind Mind Game, and then Tailwind Eruption would have worked. But it was Assault Vest, so I couldn't do the damage. And it was unclear if, like, Sunny Day Eruption and Sunny Day Terra Fire Eruption might have two-shot the instant, but then we still end up in the stupid... Well, I thought they might Tailwind turn one, which is why I didn't go for that. And also, I'd be susceptible to Fake Out as well. So, it would still be a mind game. Because, yeah, by Terra Estalizing to Fire, I then end up weak to... And even if I get it right, I can still have a backfire in lots of different ways. If you don't lose 10 games, I will dono 100. There's only one more set today if I lose. So I won't lose 10 games regardless. At least not today. There are currently 16 matches left. Why is Clefterra Steel? It's a better defensive type, and I wasn't really that worried about Spore. Oh, also their Ursaluna was faster. I guess their Ursaluna's max speed. Yeah, folks, we might only have one more match left, and then this stream might be over. It might be it. It might be quick 1 or 2 and done here. Oh, 2 drop from the stream. I'll do my best, but yeah, I mean, now it's you know, top cut in the line. Gotta win the next one. Whimsicott does not learn a sleep move beyond Grass Whistle. I think you've calculated that wrong, Valentino. I think you're on singles. I think Hisuian Arcanine can work. It's a lower power level format. $13 matches left. Okay, I feel warmed up. Doesn't mean I'll do well, but it does mean that I feel like I can think things through. I need to take my time a little bit more, I think. $11 left. I think Regulation Issue is a cool format. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon that are interesting. It's cool that Dragapult's good again. Okay, I think the play was turn 1, Sunny Day Eruption. That worked. Turn 2, Tailwind Eruption. If they go for Encore, then I at least bring Whimsicott down to Sash. Turn 3, Farigiraf in. Terra Dragon, switch Whimsicott out into Annihilate. If they double it, you get Whimsicott plus... if they double it, they might go down to the Recoil, which is still okay, right? Because then you're in a position where... Yeah, then you're still in position where right, because I haven't Terra Fired in this instance, so they actually should survive. Yeah, so then I think it's not an obvious line, but I think the play was Sunny Day Eruption turn 1, Incineroar and Protect. Turn 2, Tailwind Eruption. If they go for Tailwind and Knockoff, then you lose Typhlosion, but you bring them down pretty low. You can go into Annihilate, but now Annihilate was well positioned. Turn 3... If they Encore, you go into Farigiraf, Terra Dragon, switch to Annihilate, Trick Room. They go for Moonblast plus an attack, maybe Knockoff. You survive regardless. And then you either have Ape, Farigiraf in Trick Room and you get Hyper Voice KO pressure, or you get... And you still have the Assault Vest intact as well, yeah. So I think that this is the best path forward. Yeah, that should work. I mean, beating the... Somebody asked what should they do if they want to play VGC but they don't want to beat Scarlet and Violet. You, like, it doesn't, like, it's like, you can think of it just like a chore. Like, that's how some games are. Like, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was the worst. But you just, like, have to put in... It's just like an hours thing, right? You can look up speedrun tips or, like, fast strat tips. I had to replay all of Pokemon Sword to get Calyrex because I had the Ice one and I needed the Shadow one. So I literally replayed the entirety of Sword. It took like 10 hours and it sucked, but I just like did other things while doing it. Like I watched YouTube or like I just did like a little bit a day, and then I have a Calyrex for hopefully forever. So yeah, if you don't enjoy it, then just like you don't have like it's not like you have to play throughout the game every time you want to enter a tournament. You just have to do it once per generation, basically. There are 9 rounds left, 9 matches left in the round. We need to wait for them all to finish. So I guess it's 15 minutes. Yeah, I like keep not even trying to engage in the macro, and I don't think I would have found it there in 45 seconds. But I think I need to give it more attention. Is this live? Yes. When fusing Calyrex and the horse, which Pokemon's IVs to take, it takes the Calyrex, so you can use any horse. Like, I don't think the Spectrier I brought to Worlds that was Calyrex was on, I don't think that had good IVs. I don't think I did anything. Like, yeah, no, I did, like, I definitely just caught the one and then just put it, like, stuck it on the horse. The Calyrex has to have the right IVs. I think Hydropple is really good stats, so I think it might pop up at some point. I think Rain or Sun is in a better spot right now. Rain is really strong. That's part of the reason I chose Sun, is because I thought it would be annoying for Rain teams to deal with. Six matches left. Can you explain IVs? Every Pokemon has 6 stats: HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed. Each of those stats, in order to make Pokemon feel unique and like distinct from one another, is given a random IV when caught. The IV ranges from a value of 0 to a value of 31. And what that means is at level 100, whatever that IV is, you get that many extra stat points. So if your IV is 10 attack and 12 HP, you get 12 more HP and 10 more attack than you would if your IV was 0. At level 50, which is where competitive events happen, then the IVs are basically 0 to 15, where you get a range of 2 for each one. So perfect IV Whimsicott with 31, defense is going to have 15 more points of defense than a Whimsicott with 0 or 1 IV, if that makes sense. So basically it's a way to improve your Pokemon. It's a way to like optimize your Pokemon to have better stats. You can now raise any Pokemon's IV when you after catching them with something called a bottle cap. You can just buy those in the store, so it's like pretty easy. The problem is that some Pokemon you intentionally want to have a lower IV. For example, Pokemon that work in Trick Room, you often want to have a lower speed IV to make them slower. And special attackers who don't use their attack stat prefer to have a lower attack IV because it doesn't help them, and it does, like, your own attack stat is used to calculate damage from Foul Play and Hurricane Confusion, or Confusion in general, which mostly comes from Hurricane. So anyway, at Worlds, like, Calyrex Shadow would often take Foul Play because it was quadruple weak to it, and so it was actually pretty important to have the lowest attack IV possible. So I had to replay all of Sword to get a 0 attack IV Calyrex Shadow, or I think it was 1 attack IV actually. 4 matches left. Thanks for the journal, Kenneth. I appreciate it. 3 matches left. Teacher and Rill on the same team. Who gets the vest? You can do either. Teacher can hold different. Either can hold the vest. And neither of them is like in this format. I don't think either is necessary. I'll probably do another Nuzlocke at some point if Platinum Kaizo comes out, but I don't have plans beyond that. I've never played Poker Rogue. I'm not really interested in it either. Yeah, I had to keep resetting on the Calyrex, which meant I had to watch the stupid cutscene. I had a strength stat mon that was supposed to tell me immediately whether or not the Calyrex was like the correct attack IV, but I was slower than the Calyrex, so it didn't work. So I had to kind of like eyeball it. Yeah, it was a pain, but I got it. The actual resetting didn't take that long, thankfully. I got kind of lucky. I got it kind of quickly. All in all, it was like 8 to 10 hours. Do you ever use shinies in your tournament? If I have the time, I'll sometimes catch them if I really like them on. But for worlds, I didn't do. I was hunting for marks, not for shinies. Because yeah, Instant, Frigg marked, Rillaboom marked, Calyrex. I don't think you can get shiny or marked. Urshifu same, and then Raging Bolt, yeah, also same. So yeah, like I've done it before. Like I remember at the beginning of like I'll do it occasionally. Like I have a couple shiny Fluttermane to use, because I thought I would use it a lot. And for Baltimore, I shiny hunted a Pokemon, and I actually might have another shiny already. I have to check if I already, like if I actually have it and what the like stats are. But yeah. 3 matches left. Who's the best European VGC player? In my opinion, Marcus. There's a lot of really good European VGC players though, but I think Marcus is the best. Marcus they don't do anything, they're just cool. And I actually think they're cooler than shiny Pokemon personally. Because the odds of you getting like a 0 IV Calyrex in a specific stat are, I think 3 of the IVs are locked, right? So that's 1 and 2. And then it's a 1 in 15. So it's a 1 in 30, right? I'm doing the math right. 1 in 15 and 1 in 2. I think those are the numbers. Because you have 2 IVs you can accept for either stat. Or for like, you can accept 2 IVs for the stat. So it's, oh wait, 1 in 16, right? Because it's 0 to 31. So 1 in 32, I think is the odds. So it's not that bad. Like I spent like an hour resetting. Maybe even less. It might have been 45 minutes. 2 matches left. I don't care about the gender of my Pokemon. Like there were times that I almost lost back in the day because all my Pokemon, like I had like Thundurus and like a couple other Pokemon on my team that were male, and I played against Captivate Sableye. Captivate's a move that lowers your special attack by 2 stages, but only if the Pokemon is male or the opposite gender, and it was female Sableye, and I almost got eliminated from 2012 Nationals because of that. But then I cheesed my way to a win somehow. I think I timer stalled them and won. Yeah, but it was kind of hard because I think I had, what was that team? That was Nationals 2012. So Thundurus was male, Chandelure was male, Garchomp, T-Tar were not relevant. And they had a Bulmasnow, which made Garchomp, T-Tar hard. I couldn't even Terrastalize. Scizor. I think they had Heatran as well. Like there was something that was, and Will-O-Wisp Sableye. So yeah, I think it was Will-O-Wisp Captivate Sableye. So my physical attackers were getting burned and my special attackers were getting captivated. It was actually really hard, and there wasn't fairy type, so I couldn't even hit it for super effective damage. And I think it must have been Mental Herb because I don't think I could taunt it with Thundurus. It was actually really annoying. But then I timer stalled it and won. I remember that one where that was the one where I was like, oh, I'm going to lose, and then I don't remember exactly how I did it, but I remember I like Omega cheesed it. Like I super turbo Omega ultra cheesed it. Like I should have lost there, and then I wouldn't have been able to go to Worlds, which is crazy. One match left, so we'll be ready soon, hopefully. Any thoughts on people calling this a setup meta? People are so quick to classify meta games when you're like 1 week in. Like setup is strong early generally, like because established strategies are strong. Like I think that like setup is typically not bad. I don't think this is a meta where you need to set up personally. But I think that like strong strategies early are stronger. You know what I mean? And this is early. So yeah, things that are like kind of have inherent strength to them are going to be more powerful in my opinion early on, but I don't think that necessarily means that's where we're going to land. It also depends on the setup users. Like Volcarona is good in a format like this, right? Probably. So yeah. Yeah, this next one determines if I make top cut. Otherwise, that's it. And stream ends, baby. God, I hope the last match isn't a Dondozo mirror. Timer still doesn't really exist anymore because they raised the target or the timer. It used to be 15 minutes, now it's 20, and that's a huge difference. I would know because I was the premier timer staller. I was the king of the timer, but now they nerfed it. They nerfed it so hard. It's probably better that it was fixed. It was like pretty broken back in the day. I'll post the spreads on Patreon when the tournament's over. I played at least one Volcarona. Use size spam. I don't really want to right now. If there's a reason, like if I have a gimmick team that uses it, I'll use it, but I don't really like size spam. How much longer till the game starts? There's one match left, and when that finishes, the next round will start. So soon, probably 10 minutes tops, and it could be any minute. I played chess when I was younger, but I haven't played in many years. At least not like seriously. Like I played a game here and there, but yeah. Yeah, Nils is goated, in my opinion. Typhlosion is good in Regulation H. Just the only time. It's the first time it's been good. I think Ashton brought it to an event like back in like 2015, if my memory serves, but I didn't think it was like... I don't think it was like Typhlosion was good. I think just Ashton was built different. Thanks, Pete. I appreciate it. When's the G Fuel sponsor? I will not be accepting a G Fuel sponsor. Sorry to all the G Fuel drinkers out there. Thanks very much, Nikolai. I appreciate that. I don't think Annihilate learned Shadow Sneak. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it doesn't. What would it take to make Meganium viable? Probably a new form. I don't think it's doing it without a new form. Still one match left. Yeah, it was triple fire type. I remember that team. Orlando 2015. Okay. Yeah, I remember it was triple fire type. Yeah, Talon, Charwai, Typhlosion. I think it was Scarf Eruption as well, but it wasn't Ghost type and it couldn't Terastallize. Really about Ashton's 2014 Worlds Mixed Aggron? I don't think it was it. Ashton's 2014 Worlds team was really weird as I recall. I think it was like, did it have like Iron Ball Gengar or like something? I think it was really, really weird. And like there wasn't like it was Scarf Staraptor with Final Gambit maybe? Or Band Staraptor with Reckless? It was something weird. Acid Rain was so cool. I used to think that thing was so cool when I was a kid. I don't play TFT anymore. I quit. I'm done. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. I actually don't drink coffee, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'm lower energy just because I kind of hurt my throat yesterday from talking so much, so I'm just being more careful. You put the code up of your team? Yeah, I'll put it up on Patreon once I'm out of the tournament. This is not a regional. Regionals you can't see online, like at least not on a streamer's channel like this. You can watch them online. You have to watch the official stream. This is a community tournament. 340 players. There's currently like 48 left, although I guess some of those have been eliminated at this point. I need one more win to top cut. There's one round left. Who do you think the Legends ZA starters will be? Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. They're going to make Mega Charizard Z. And Mega Blastoise Z. And they're also going to add X and Y Blastoise. And X and Y and Z. And also C Venusaur. And V2, actually. Next round's up. All right, here we go, folks. Last round. This is it for all the marbles. Whoa. That's my first rain team. And they have King Gambit. Range Gambit. Ugh. 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 I haven't actually played against a single rain team with this team. So that could be a little spooky for the gamers. AV Arcalodon. Oh, with Snarl actually, without with Snarl and without what's it called? Without Flash Cannon. And the King Gambit, which is also a steel type, also doesn't have anything to hit. It doesn't have a steel move. It does have low kick, which is kind of annoying. I guess it means Clefairy is a lot more effective versus the King Gambit. That's not good. This is kind of a difficult matchup, I think. Yeah, this is somewhat tricky, I think. Yeah, Stamina or Calydon's also kind of a pain. Hmm. All right, let's give it a shot. I feel like someone's gonna snipe. Please don't stream snipe me. Please don't try and do it. Should have hit the screen. That's on me. It's just that I keep finding them so quickly that I was like, oh, I don't need to. So I thought that the delay would cover for me, but my opponent isn't searching. Okay. Wait. Maybe not okay. Please be the actual opponent. Okay, cool. I think this is them. Yeah, those are the same characters. Cool. Okay. Let's give it a shot. It's actually kind of a tricky matchup because even though I have the ability to turn off the rain, if I'm unable to do that, like if Whimsicott goes down, for example, then things become pretty tricky pretty quickly, I think. So I have a couple ways that I can go about approaching this. I can like just open with Typhlosion and try and blow through them that way. I'm gonna try this. I don't love it on the whole. Does this work? I want to make sure I'm taking my time and really thinking things through, right? I think this might work. No Typhlosion, no Farigiraf. They're going to bring Pelipper. That's the only thing I'm sure of. And I think they'll probably bring some Pokemon to help with... It timed out. We're close to it. I need to make sure I'm taking my time here. I expected Salamence in the lead, which is why I did this. So now what? I'm +1 Annihilate, which is great. The issue is they have Choice Band Basculegion, and so their options here, if they want, they can just switch to Pelipper and Wave Crash me and try and get the KO that way. They also have the ability to Air Slash me as well. I think what I want to do here is switch and go for a Rage Fist into the Basculegion, which should cover both Air Slash and an attack, Air Slash and Switch, and it also covers Switch and Wave Crash. Because I think I do think I want to preserve my my Whimsicott here to turn off the rain later, especially because we know 2 of the 4 Pokemon. The issue is that our Caledon could switch in here as well. Okay, it is just Air Slash into Clefairy. It does a lot of damage. I get the Rage Fist off. This isn't going to KO, but it is still +1 super effective damage, so it should do a lot. This will put it in Hyper Whip range later. She does a lot. It also puts it in Moonblast range. Blast Respects. Okay, cool. Oh, that did a lot more than I thought it was going to. Okay. And I have to... I could Terra Steel here if I wanted. Let me think about this. Blast Respects did a lot more than I thought it was going to. I guess that's choice band for you. If I go for Follow Me here and Rage Fist, +1 Rage Fist should KO the Salamence. Yeah. Okay, no Protect. Oh, Tailwind. Right, they can do that, can't they? Oh, that was a smart play, because now I don't get the KO. I wanted Clefairy to go down there, basically, is the problem. Still not so bad, though. Oh, they survived. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I think I need to switch out Annihilate then. Hang on, let me think about this, because I can't believe they survived. Yeah, because I was factoring in Life Orb damage and calcing. Okay. Hang on, let me slow down here, because I don't think I want to lose Clefairy just yet. The issue is that the speed is not in my favor anymore. Well, there's actually a lot of issues, if I can be honest with the chat. I think that the advantage is currently to them. Draco into Clefairy. Okay. Interesting. Last Respect. So they're gonna protect here, right? With Ape or with Mence. So I think this is actually a chance for me to sack Annihilate and go for Hyper Voice, because I think that actually it's more valuable to keep. Well, is that even true? Which is more valuable to me here? 1 stack Annihilate or Ursaluna? 2 turns of Tailwind left. I think Clefairy might be more valuable here, because they're gonna protect. Sack Annihilate, which sucks for sure. I didn't manage this Basculegion very well, in my opinion. I actually managed it quite poorly. Yeah. We trade 1 for 1, but they've dealt more damage to me than I have to them. Well, the damage is actually somewhat similar, but they have speed advantage, which is kind of a big deal. Tough. Okay. I can go into Whimsicott here. I can't protect with Whimsicott, which can make things a little bit difficult. However, at the same time, I think that they've got a Steel type in the back. It's Arcaludon, I feel like. Pelipper. Oh, doesn't I know. Okay, let me slow down here. Mence is about to go down. It goes down to 1 more hit. My options are Tailwind, Sunny Day, or Sack, right?
This play is not perfect at all. And could cost me the game if I get it wrong. I need them to not double into Ursaluna here. That's the hope. Is no double into Ursa or into Whimsicott, sorry. That's not good. That's a lot. If they Hurricaned here too, then I'm gonna lose. Or Weatherballed. Yeah, if they hard red the protect, then I'm in trouble. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I don't survive. Oh man, they just hard read me, and there's like, yeah, nothing. I guess it was kind of obvious in hindsight that I was gonna do something like that. Actually, that covered both options because, oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks so much. Yeah, that was a really good play because even if I had Terra to Ursaluna, which is the other option, yeah, yeah, that sucks. I at least can see what the last Pokemon is here, but it's going to be, I think, somewhat difficult to win now, especially because I use my Terra for no effect. If I had Terra normal still, it might have been possible, but yeah, because the issue is the Pelipper's Focus Sash. And my Clefairy can't do any damage, so there's nothing I can do now to stop Weather Ball into Ursaluna. Well, I shouldn't say nothing I can do. This is probably Archaludon, right? Gambit, actually. That makes sense, because they were worried about Typhlosion. Yeah, because my Clefairy can't do any damage is the issue. How many turns to Rain are left? Oh, way too many. Yeah, if I'd gotten damage on the Pelipper, then it would have been different, I think. However, I didn't get damage on Pelipper. Yeah, they made a really good play. I don't really see a way to win this beyond them making a pretty massive mistake. Yeah, actually, I don't think that this should be winnable ever because they have low kick. So, like, yeah, this shouldn't be winnable. I think I've lost for sure. But I have one more game, but like, I think this actually is a pretty difficult matchup. I could have one-shot the Kingambit here with Earth Power. I just needed a little damage. That was it. Just a little bit. This was a ball. They did a really good job of identifying a pretty spooky lead for me. And actually, just a good combination of Pokemon. Like, I think these four are actually somewhat difficult. Low kick. Yeah, it should do a lot. And I'm Sucker Punch range even if I were to survive. Yeah, I survived, but I go down to one more. So let's take some time to think about game two because this didn't work. I also didn't get any value out of my Terrestrialization. And I knew they were going to lead Ment, but I led Ape and it didn't really help me all that much. Yeah, against that lead, it's actually not super obvious what I can do. Well, yeah, it's kind of true. Not giving up, but a little tough. Oh, wait, I have other options. Oh, wait, but that doesn't work either, right? Because of the Kingambit. Right, okay. I can't do that. I should have taken more time. Lost one King Gambit. Hey. So my options are, I think I need to follow me here for sure. I can go for Terra Normal Blood Moon. I can go for Terra Normal Hyper Voice, but I won't kill the Basculesian. Which is more threatening to me here, the Basculesian or the Ment? I actually think the Ment might be more threatening. Then again, the Ment can also Terra Steel, which would be bad. I can also just take the KO on Basculesian, but I actually think the Ment's the carrier. This loses to Protect for Terra Steel. So much. That's it. I should have killed the Basculesian. This could also be flip turn. No, it's not gonna flip turn. Yeah. Damage. Okay, let's not panic here. It's still possible. Do I want to Terra Normal here? I think I do. I think I need as much damage as possible. How much is it meant? All right. Yeah, really nice. They've honestly played it really, really well. I can't fault them at all. Yeah. There's no shame in losing when someone plays better than you. That being said, this game is not over, and I don't want to give the impression that it is. They don't Terra. This means that I get full power Hyper Voice off against both. Also, Air Slash could miss, which is actually like a non-trivial deal. If Air Slash misses, I'm actually in pretty good shape. This could also be Tailwind. That's probably Air Slash. Draco! Oh, they made a hard read when they didn't have to. Wait, hang on. I'm actually back in this. Hang on a second. That's being the Basculesian. Well, it's being a Clefairy, first of all. I thought I would save Clefairy, but this time I thought I didn't have a choice. So, Hyper Voice won't kill the Ments. However, it will do a lot of damage, and I think Basculesian with the recoil should go down to this really powerful attack. Okay. So, we trade 1 for 1. However, just unlike last game where we traded 1 for 1, and I think the advantage went to them, this time, I think the advantage goes to me. Here's Whimsicott coming in. Because if they have King Gambit in the back again, this Cringe Gambit, which means the last Pokemon is probably... Hang on, let's think about this. This is a time where I think my macro can come in handy. So I think I should always Tailwind here. The King Gambit does not have a Steel move. And so what I need to do is maintain speed control and not let them get Tailwind up. We can assume the last Pokemon is Pelipper. There's no reason it would be anything else. So what I can do here is go for Tailwind and Hyper Voice here, which covers for almost everything. Yes, I might have to take a low kick. Yes, I probably will lose my Ursaluna. If not now, then expeditiously. However, my last Pokemon is Annihilape, and the thing about Annihilape is... Here's the Terra. Wait, here's the Terra. On Cringe Gambit? Oh, they were afraid of Earth Power. Oh yeah, I could have Earth Power, but I wasn't going to do that. Yeah, no way. Okay. So now we've got the Terra used, which means we don't have to worry about Steel Ments or... I mean, there wasn't really a better target, but now it's weak to Moonblast.
Oh, here's Tailwind. Okay, but my Ursaluna is faster than you might expect. Despite having Trick Room on the team, I'm faster than Salamence. Here comes Hyper Voice. Terra Normal boosted, Life Orb boosted. It's not going to KO Kingambit, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Over half, actually, at that. We're not out of the woods, but we are definitely advancing our position here. Here's Kowtow Cleave. Not bothering with low kick this time. This is Black Glasses boosted. Doesn't KO. I can still lose this, if you can believe it. Here's Pelipper. Amoonguss? Oh. Well, hang on a second. This Amoonguss doesn't have Protect. Gambit does. So I can go for Moonblast and Blood Moon. No Pelipper. That's crazy. Moonblast and Blood Moon here. If they Sucker Punch, it's a... If they Sucker Punch, they're never KOing Annihilate. Ever. With Clear Smog Pollen Puff. Yeah, no way. We're still in this. Among Us? Amogus? They thought I might adapt to the Trick Room mode, I guess? Or... I'm not sure. Okay, that's the end of Amoonguss. I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh, okay. So this game is over. We won. The question is, what should we do in game 3? Because they might, I think they might switch things up. I need to calc something. Clefairy was really, really good there. So the question is, am I willing to leave it behind in favor of other Pokemon? I feel like this has been the... Wait, but that means no... Annihilate is so good here. That's so risky. Wait, hang on. I need to rethink this. But that whole plan is really aggressive and can backfire in really, like, in infinite ways. Wasn't there a plan where I was going to lead Ape, Kingambit? Ape, Kingambit, or Whimsicott, Ape, Tailwind, Rage Fist. I don't have time to figure it out. I ran out of time. I'm betting everything on Typhlosion here. Typhlosion, the Pokemon that has carried me through this tournament.
I'm gonna bet it all on Typhlosion in the end. This is not a safe play. I love to play the game in a way that feels safe and in my control, and consistent, and this is none of those things. This is an incredibly risky final gambit. And if I get it wrong, I'm out of the tournament. That's a new lead? No, same lead. Okay. Tailwind and Terra Normal Hyper Voice is one option. I think it's my best option here. There's many ways that this could backfire. This should bait out the Terra on the Salamence. Quote unquote bait out. It's not actually that good for me if they Terra. This could also bring in Pelipper and Wave Crash play. I might survive Choice Band Wave Crash in the rain. But I also might not. Okay. No Terra. Okay. I'm a little bit shocked here. I guess I don't KO either Mon, but I mean, I'm not losing both Mons here, right? I'm really surprised we didn't see a Terra from the Ments. Also no Protect. Okay, if I'd gotten Blood Moon off there, my position would have been incredible, but I wasn't able to. This is gonna do a lot, but it's not gonna KO either Mon. A little bit, not enough. Draco. Flip turn? What's coming out? What's going on? Okay, I lost my Terra. I'm not supposed to, I didn't know that was going to KO. That's a really nice play by them. Flip turn. Ugh. Might be it, folks. This might be it. I have speed control, but I've lost Ursaluna and I'm down in Pokemon. The first time that we've been down. Is it Kingambit? Is it Pelipper? Kingambit. Okay, chat. So here's the deal, okay? I know my next move. It's set in stone and there's not really much I can do to get around it. But I want them to think that I don't know what to do, that I don't have any good options left. And so my play is to wait as long as possible to make it seem like I don't know what to do. And I have to just pray that it works, basically. That's all I can do here. This is truly my final gambit. I've lost my main Pokemon. I lost my main sweeper. Now all I can do is go into Typhlosion, the Pokemon I believe in more than any other. Hope that they think my last Pokemon is Clefairy because I've made this play. And go all in on Eruption. And switch to Farigiraf. There's infinite ways that this could not work. Really, there's so many ways that this could not work. But I want to live in the future where it does. Where they just lock into Sucker Punch. And maybe go for Tailwind. Honestly, as long as they lock into Sucker Punch, it's kind of okay. If they're pretty good is the thing. So they might not fall for this bluff because... If I have Annihilate, I should have gone into it. And if I had Clefairy, it was still better to go into Clefairy. I guess, yeah, it was probably still better to go into Clefairy. Here we go. I brought in Farigiraf. I'm gambling it all on the Giraffe. Sucker Punch. Protect. Okay, nice play. Nice play, nice play. Nice play, nice play, nice play. Yeah, smart play. A little overkill there, no? Okay, 2 turns of Tailwind left. Pokemon scores even, but they did not fall for my trap card. Unfortunately. The thing is, what if they have Amoonguss as the last? If Amoonguss is at this, but it's got to be Pelipper. They wouldn't leave Pelipper behind 2 games in a row, I think. Especially because Pelipper kind of won them game 1, so I think it's got to be Pelipper here. Now, if they send in Basculation, then they're reversing me. What's that? Okay, how much does Eruption do in the rain? Because I don't think it does enough. Explosion in the rain versus Pelipper. Oh, folks, it doesn't do anything. How about versus Kingambit? It does a lot to Kingambit, but if they Terra, then it won't do enough. Okay, I go for Protect and Eruption here. I think that at this point, I can still win this. It is still possible. But it's starting to look kind of bad because I had Pelipper, which sucks a lot. It might still be doable. It legitimately might still be doable. Here's the Terra. That's got to be Kingambit here. The thing about Kingambit terastallizing now is that it becomes weak to Moonblast, which is kind of a big deal, especially because I should be breaking Pelipper's Focus Sash here. So my thought process is that is Protect. I think they want to go after Farigiraf here. I think they either want to Tailwind and Kowtow. I think they want to always Kowtow Cleave into Frig. Whoa, that did a lot. I crit. Okay, but that's actually okay, right? Wait, I actually might be able to win this. Oh, it's gonna be so close because I only have one turn of Tailwind left, right? Oh, it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. This turn determines if I win the game or not, I think. There's 4 turns of rain. Because the obvious play is for them to go for Protect here, right? Like, Protect is so obvious. I have 1 turn Tailwind left, right? Hang on. If I Hyper Voice and Moonblast, then that loses to double Protect, probably. If I Moonblast and Trick Room, then I don't have enough damage on the Kingambit because I've already used my Terra. So I think this play has to be Hyper Voice and Moonblast because I think that it should be Psychic. It should be Psychic, but I just have to hope that it does enough. This is why it should have been Psychic, for anyone curious. I knew it should have been Psychic. I knew it should have been Psychic. I ran into time. Oh, I had it, but I didn't have time to back out. They won. This play wins them the game. I needed to go for Psychic that turn. I literally figured it out and then didn't have the time to put it together. Wait, do I die to +2/1 stack Blaster Stack? Is there a chance that Whimsicott is kind of bulky? There's a chance that I can survive this. It's gonna be a roll. I have 126 left. It depends on their nature and stuff. It's probably not a roll, realistically. Yeah, I needed to Psychic that turn. That's actually the same way I lost at Worlds, as I went for Hyper Voice when I needed to go for Psychic. Rain is still up. Yeah, my only win here is they go for... They're gonna go for Last Respects, and I don't think Whimsicott can survive it. So my win condition is like Hyper Voice kills him out. I needed to Psychic that turn. Didn't need the boost. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah. That sucks because I had the right play and I just didn't put it together in time. I think I can win on Hyper Voice crit, maybe. Okay, I win on Hyper Voice critical hit here, but I don't think even that will do enough. I got the crit. No. Oh god, that sucks. I had it. I just didn't put it together in time. Jeez, they played really well. They didn't fall for my eruption bait. Yeah. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Yeah. What sucks is that I found the right move. GG's, really GG's. Also, let me say GG's. Good luck in Top Cut. That sucks. What sucks is that I found the right move and didn't have the time to input it. Yeah. I actually feel pretty good about my game plan there. I think it was overall kind of clever. But yeah, no, I mean, it's okay. Like I said, I didn't have much experience with this team. And so, yeah, the thing about not having a lot of experience with the team is that you're not going to find the best moves quickly. Even though I lost, I'm proud of finding the right move. Right. And so I feel like, if I had a little bit more experience, I would have found it.
It definitely feels bad to go 7-0 to 7-3, knocked out of top cut contention, but overall, I think I showed off that this team is pretty strong. And yeah, I don't know. Like, it happens, you know. I feel good about how I played that one. I feel like I adapted really well in games 2 and 3. And I almost made it work. Hisuian Typhlosion was so good. Hisuian Typhlosion was so good. I guess I needed Annihilate. I also did run out of time in team preview, which didn't help. Like, I knew that I needed an Annihilate to probably deal with the King Gambit. But again, I didn't put it together in time. Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of me. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. It's a cool team. Fun stream. That feels kind of bad, but it's okay. Yeah, that's all right. It happens. Yeah, cool. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the team. I'll post everything on Patreon. Post the team. I'll do that. I guess I have time now. So yeah. I guess I have time to post that now. So I'll go do that now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye. I'm gonna let it run for like 10 seconds because I think sometimes it cuts off early if I hit stop streaming. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for 10 seconds. You might never even hear these words.